Description of this video and the introduction to what I wrote for this video for you can know it is self-explanatory for individuals. One day this guy, right, he looked at me, he was like, yo man, yo Zeus, you do shadow boxing? He said, I said, I'm a golden, I'm nicer than all the shadow boxers. I'm the golden shadow boxer, but I'm a golden shadow boxer. That's a difference. The guy said, why don't you, he said, why don't you do something for your I said, education's enough. Ain't enlightenment of one's conscience is enough to know not to fuck up before somebody blacks your fucking eye. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that enough for you and shit? So then, then the guy goes, yo, man, yo, listen, man, yo, he said, what would you do if you knew the shadow clan? Well, I would tell them don't do shit for people, do for themselves. Don't get caught up with other individuals, especially bitches that don't do things for other bitches in other social economic system. You know what I'm saying? A man would say, why? Because then it would be like Ninja Assassin after that. It would just be like, where you at? You know what I'm saying? There you go. I'm just being real. Yo, I was in the house since Siobhan son. She was mad that, Tweety would even have a little love and shit. She said Tweety smoked too much weed and shit. So Tweety would have a little love. She pulled out a vacuum and started like she was sucking in air and shit. She was doing the same thing the other guy, the creep nigga that I moved from before over there by Kemir was doing the same thing. So, every day he was like suck up Tweety and shit. They live in a vicarious cartoon life and shit. So they know where people at a certain time. So their little signals of how they get people. So you gotta be careful fucking with other individuals' social economics. And then on top of it, be careful in dark places and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because, you got a lot of fucking creepy people over here and shit, I had another dream, this is why I just came outside, I had another dream about the serpentine chick. She showed me like she wanted me to go ski boarding and shit. And I looked at her like, what? Yo, listen, man, in the dream, she's running around and shit. She doesn't want to take her full form around me because it's like, it's like she's scared because, I won't tolerate no shit like that. I'm looking at some shit like that. You ain't my real wife. You went full out a wild animal, confused situation. I gotta get new carpet in my house. In the dream, I'm thinking about all these things because the current reality in my consciousness. So I'm thinking about all these things in the dream. I gotta get carpet in my house. I gotta paint the walls. I gotta buy things to do things that I have nothing to do with a certain type of way, just to make sure certain things are cleansy. That's not fair for an individual to do something like that. I'm a man that's a wonderful, handsome, and intellectual, a loving man. But another person causing certain things a certain type of way, is just complicating situations. Let me explain something to you, man. I'ma just be real. I was listening to something and watching something I was watching something online and shit, and it was like a movie and stuff, right? But it was like an Asian movie a certain type of way, and they said they were doing some experiments. Like Asia was doing some type of what was it? It wasn't internet. It was it seemed like international. It seemed like a militarized militarized forms of experiments of militarized forms. And soon as the guy was speaking about that, soon as the guy said that on the television, I said, yo, something, I said that's the guy. I said, soon as they said that and they started speaking about that, I said those are the people that killed the international security. Because what's the experiment for? What you're not me to be really doing something a certain type of way, because it wouldn't be experimenting. It would be precisely making sure their court is a certain type of way because it would already be done. But these are people experimenting. Experimenting, inventing, sowing, experimenting, with international security. Woo! Woo! Oh wow. Like, so how many of you not working anymore, man? Yo, listen, man, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear what happened. Sorry that you're in that type of oh, they go your Audi and shit. Sorry to hear. No. Sorry to hear that type of no. There you go again. It's that Shabbat bitch. She got cars on standby. You know what I'm saying? Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear about your situation and stuff, man. Sorry to hear about your situation. Sorry to hear if you were hurt. Too bad for you, Superman. Also, you know what I'm saying? Another person probably seen you, probably thought about you being a cock handler. Sorry that you even considered a foul pussy bitch, and then started thinking about how you were gonna secure a situation that she knew nothing a part of to make a person feel good. Now, I never knew they were voted for relationships. Now, I never knew this is high school over again with certain young niggas. Wow. Now, let me show you how real this is, man. I was noticing that some individuals want a short habitation with a short lady, so they cut her emotions to her feeling short a certain type of way because another person doesn't want a person getting enormous. So most likely, rags, edge, blade, and shield for any situation. So they probably some cock guzzlers. These are men that knew their mother's magic and their light, so they could call upon their mother, and the next thing you know, they could either be cock guzzlers. So these are men, if they were biohazard and trying to kill Shadow Clan even, they're probably fucking other men or probably doing other type of situations they shouldn't have been doing. And on top of it, trying to build a chemistry with somebody before they got a new identity, because they probably was gonna get into serpentine magic, framing serpents. So to do that, you had to frame a vein, a serpent, a serpentine type of person. They probably was looking for a new identity a certain type of way, and then on top of it, they were going to do it through a certain strand of a certain serpentine line. So, a person would have to really know their physics when it comes to the quality of the physical reality, to the mythology of their metaphysics. So most likely, these individuals are just targeting people that's already set a certain type of way. So you have a man out there that has some type of girlfriend, and he's keeping her on some shortcomings, emotions and stuff. And then on top of it, most likely if they're doing stuff like that, you're not supposed to be dealing with certain girls with a certain height requirement, because that's for me only. And that's literally, even the energy and the spirit to tell you straight up and down, that's nice. There's nothing else. Like, you ever had an energy look at your situation and be like, yo, that's nice, And it's always going to say, because I'm telling you I'm the real nice, Ralph Lingjia, and it also going to say that's nice, that's it. And then on top of it, if you're already doing that, you're already dishonoring your social economic habitation. And that means if it was in the military, that means if they were doing experimentation, you wasn't too sure about the chemistry of the social reality or the habitation of the cellular structure of DNA or the matter that mattered, and then you were already exposing the sacredcy of the military. So when I was watching that movie, I was like, hey man, that's it. It's like, I don't know what part of Asia the movie was being done in, but I knew right then and there that's when individuals died and stuff. So, I just knew at that base point that was going to be the beginning of that identity theft that was going to happen in social economic places. So there's no if and buts or doubt about it and stuff. I'm just telling you the real reality of the situation. So, be very careful, what I'm saying? I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear about your military experimentation. I'm sorry to hear about, and the shit was in Asia I was watching, military experimentation. People that wasn't too sure that decided to kill Asia off the spur of the moment and shit. You know what I'm saying? No, not niggas that's gonna regard you for tomorrow. Niggas that just wanted to play chess so you could come through like they were a paid lineman that was failing at a time just to fuck just because they probably didn't want you wearing a crown or something. Sorry to hear that, man. Probably or probably they just didn't want you having a helmet on or something. Like, oh man, this guy can keep going. He got to keep going with the wrong thing. You ever had somebody say you build too much wonderful chemistry? They want you to keep going with some foul chemistry. I want you to keep going with the wonderful chemistry. Another person that keeps on making slothful, foul, fat chemistry a certain type of way because he says, yo, my weight, something, it's going to show a certain type of way. Nah, Once you start doing that, man, bye bye with your shit, man, because ain't nobody got time for your shit just to want to try to look cute. I don't got time. I don't got time for people trying to buy time to figure out other people or how foul they should be and shit. And then I'm a man that's naturally muscular, and how can I say, slim tone naturally all the time in life. So once I see the weight or the food I'm eating trying to make me put on weight and look like the ways I'm not supposed to look, I know that, and then you've been experimenting with food. Then on top of it, I know there's people doing certain things to the chemistry that they're not supposed to be doing things to. And then I'll just call international security by that time, or just come outside with my shirt off, or just start taking pictures a certain type of way. And then I just let them know just to go visit your social habitation to your comfort, to your nourishment, and then probably arrest everybody in the supermarket. That's it. So, I'm just letting you know early out. But this was bye bye. This one waving bye bye to me right there. Bye bye. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting you know early out. You know what I'm saying? And then to other men that's in the military and stuff, with your girls that just want to get to your weapons, want to see your cell phone. They becoming their own assassin clan for other individuals far away, saying they're a part of Asia. No. Because you got to know the shots that's being sent. They just saying they're assassins for another Asia, or another far away. They're doing people and they didn't open their legs, trying to spread their West Coast love. That ain't West Coast love. West Coast should have never felt the vibrations of consideration of the of intellect in life. It's just like when I told you, you don't put old people together in a social economic community. You put one young person, an old person. It's like a wave. You put a young person, old person, young person, old person, one young person, old person, young person, old person, old person, old person, young person, old person, young person, old person, old person, young person, old person, young person, listen, old person, young person, young person, old person, young person, young person, old person, young person, old person. You set off a stimulation wave of a certain type of mind sequence of individuals that had the lessons in life to keep the matter of rejuvenation. This one trying to break in the crib and shit. To keep the matter of rejuvenation of the cellular structure keep flowing for individuals' anatomy could be repaired in a social habitation and atmosphere is something going wrong. But if you have people entrapping off and doing certain things and doing military experimentation, I never knew that the chief or the military, the sergeant, the general, the captain was gonna be disarmed at the time. I never knew about things like that. I don't got time for individuals rolling up on me like that. Wonderful thing to check on me to make sure I'm okay at a point. I'll be real about that situation, but be careful about it, because sometimes you don't know what's locally being carried a certain type of way, and another person already done had a hostage between their legs for the time being, and then next thing you know, I don't got time for I don't really joke with people. This is why people were too kind of scared of me, because I'm the real Zeus, my nigga. I really put away animal emotions. Like, I don't give a fuck about you. You start thinking like you stupid. You getting the fuck out of here. You be the fuck out of here. You're like, I don't got time for even hot dogs or hamburgers. It's like, you're like, what? You what? Fuck out of here, man. Growing up is one thing, a person just trying to give a person a certain type of nourishment. You have certain people that just try to fulfill certain things that just are part of certain sacredcy, and then they do certain things a certain type of way that they're not even supposed to do in a certain type of way, because you don't want to you got certain people, a certain sacredcy that, the video stops. I'm gonna keep recording. You got certain people about a certain sacredcy that's not even supposed, they're not even supposed to do certain things a certain type of way. But the reason why, look at this. There's people trying to get a clear shot. You got some people that's, another person trying to get a passenger clear shot, and listen, I don't give a fuck. If that's the case, good for you. You know what I'm saying? Good for you. Good for you. So now, if you have certain type of situations, a certain type of way and stuff, this one came with clothes on the side of his truck and shit at the time. So these are niggas that knew the video and shit, right? So if you have certain people on a certain type of way that is a part of certain sacredcy, and then they're doing certain things with other people, prolonging and trying to devalue individuals' habitation to their time and emotions because they want to keep their funny pre-crime situation, they're doing their little investigation or their little experiment. Because if you're experimenting, that means you don't know for sure. That means you shouldn't be doing what you're doing and stuff. Because it means you're fucking with somebody and you're not a part of nothing, and you're just fucking up the real situation, or you just trying to act like you the real situation, trying to get to the real situation and see what the real situation's about, and then you fucking it up. It's just like I tell individuals. It's just like I tell individuals of the fucking shadow clan. I tell them like, yo, listen, man, be very. Oh, this was good for you. I tell individuals a certain type of way, like, yo, you know something, good for you. And hey, man, be careful of your new stink pussy bitches. And because I don't like scent trails or not. What's up, man? You too absorption, you too much of an absorption. This this to be moving a certain type of way for individual wanting to be pulling you in the wrong direction and shit. And then on top of it, another person doesn't need foul, dark emotions because a person might be cleansing and clean, and another person foul and dark, and then they're not happy, and the next thing you know, they're causing all type of situations. Yo, listen, I don't give a fuck. Yo, you can look at me. I'm the reason of value, the Empress of value. If you knew anything about mythology and you went to the Empress of any astrological tree, even your own, of value, and you ask her, who is the most valuable person to you in all existence, she's gonna tell you me, Ralph Lane Jr., I'm her consciousness. So, and any chick that's gonna tell you the next foul type of situation, that's a person that's already trying to get a power, and then she's already showing you because she's already in the spiritual realm, and you got another bitch trying to act like her. She'll fuck around and just have the bitch to speak and say her what the bitch want to say, and she'll look at you like you stupid already. Like, yo, another person will know what's going on, and she'll look at another person what you wanted a cut close situation just to say that she was saying something and you thought she was saying something, and then it starts, and then right then and there, I'll go like this to you right there, begin. You know what I'm saying? Good for you, you know. But hey, man, whatever, man. Since you got your social economic followers, individuals that want to be precise and shit because they been getting so much pussy, they couldn't see what the fuck was going on before. Now their excuse is that they know something they think at a certain time, and they thought they know something and just trying to fuck people up. Yo, sorry to hear that you did what New York did and shit. That's how New York fucked up. That's how I'm out. You know, you go ahead with your cock gogglers. Your pimple bitches, your oxymorons. You know what I'm saying? Your shits that cause natural mores, your natural diplomatic or diplomatic situation. Wow, man. You know it's fun. Look at this. Look at this. Another one hoping somebody else sees something because she's a foul, stupid bitch. Yo, listen, bye-bye, man. Don't care for stupid people neither, man, because stupid people is already going to try to surround and swarm an individual like they're mosquitoes that I spoke about earlier. It's going to continue in the paradigm. The vibration of the current has done it all day, and then you think about that, right?